It's a Corvette. There we are, the Corvette. Meanwhile, we have the Triumph Stag here. Coupe here. Lovely seats there. In the Stag. We have an import next door in the Volvo. Now owned by the Chinese out here. But, well, at least the investing car comes out with MG, of course. They are doing, I think they have said they build another factory based on how many cars are sold here with MG. So, of course, saves a lot of hassle when you're selling in Britain, of course, and especially a British name. There we are. We've got the Triumph Herald there. A Triumph Herald, running about from 1971. There we go. Another Mini coming. There we are, all open here. Just right for the Caribbean, of course. It's all open like that in the sun. Functional, not a lot to go wrong in them, of course. And we have a Mini 30, British Mini Club there. There we are, 1989. There we are. Of course, they were making them 30 years at the time. There we are, the Mini 30. Mercia Minis here. Well, moving along the cars, here we have the Austin Healey 3000. There we are, the Austin Healey 3000. Well, we came with the Mini again. We can't find a space. It got very busy here, I will say, at Hampton Ferry, by the river here in Evesham. The Austin Healey there. MGBGT there. And we have that lovely Comma van here. There we are. The old A van there in the Comma. 1960s. There we are, the information there. Manufactured December 65. There we are. Cost new £408 including tax. Modification passenger seat 930cc. Restoration 2015 to 17. Mileage 76,000. There, they made 18,000 of these, and originally badged as the Comma. The Imp van was introduced in September 65. Well, there we are. So it is the Imp van, but it's also badged as the Comma. The one next door here. The camaraderie here.
Yeah, under here.
Modification over here. Oh, actually, of course, the engines would have been possibly in the. Certainly, Home and Him, they were in the boot. Is the engine underneath? Is it in there? Where is the engine? Is it in the
back?
Oh, it's in the back in these. Well, I know it was in the cars. Yeah. You're not sure about the vans and the.
They're all the same up to this point.
Right, good.
And then the top is 4.5 inches higher.
Right, yeah, being
So
the van,
you get
yeah.
a full milk churn
Yeah.
in the back.
Yeah, a bit like a hearse, always a bit higher.
A small hearse, yes.
Yeah, and the standard Imp there as well. What do you think of it? It's yours, is it?
This one.
This one. Mine's the AA van.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the van, they're very nice, I like the van. I know somebody's got a Hillman Imp called Neil, but it's in a very bad state. You probably know him if you're in the club.
Neil?
Yeah.
Oh, we know
Is Neil
Neil.
still around?
Oh yes, he hasn't been around for quite a while since COVID, but
Right.
yeah, he's in Worcester. Well, Andy Smith and Dave Kings. A nice little message to fellow enthusiast and Hillman Imp owner Neil, who we all know. And his car's in really bad condition, but he hasn't been in so while lately. But anyway, got the two vans here, quite rare. The Hillman Imp here, another red Hillman Imp. sun's out. MGB Roadster, lovely Roadster they're coming in. That's what you want for the summer. Wire wheels there. A lot of cars come in here, so I'm struggling to park up here. At Hampton Ferry. I think this is probably the A30, the Austin A30 here. And we have the lovely Morris Minor here. 1958. Affectionately known as Mavis there. There we are. Purchased in August 1975. My first car, there we are. Needed a bit of attention past the MOT. 23 year to recommission her. There we finally went back on the road for the first time in November 19. Labour of love and dedicated to returning her to former glory. There we are. And of course, there's vast parts availability for the Morris Minor. The Austin A30 there. Of course, the A30, A35 variants, of course. I know one of them had the 4 doors, and we have a luxury E-Type Jag. The E-Type Jag here. That lovely E-Type V12 here. And we have a previously seen luxury car here in the Bentley. I think that gentleman might be in from Cheltenham. Luxury lineup here, and of course the everyday cars stood the test of time here at the Hampton Ferry Car and Bike Show here on the river in Evesham. Lovely lineup of cars here. British selection of course as well. All important glory days of the British motor industry. The E-Type Jag here. Still making cars here, perhaps nothing like what we used to make. Also we have the luxury, also here the 6.75 litre Bentley Brooklands here, and I believe this gentleman's the gentleman in from Cheltenham. It's a V8 twin turbo there, and he's got the write up here. Some don't bother write ups, he does. He takes the car around to show. Total number 426 2009, 184 miles an hour top speed. There we are. This British registered hand-built car spent most of his life in Monaco. There we are. So he actually bought it. It was brought back from Monaco. That's quite old when he bought it. Lovely car, low mileage out in Monaco. I think he might have bought it about a couple of years ago. I think he had an Aston Martin he was talking about, used to share as well. Lovely hand-built Bentley Brooklands here. We have the Triumph TR4A, lovely TR4A, nice colour as well today, and of course next door we have the popular, easy to maintain, cheap to run Morris Traveller here in white. Nice wood there, late 1960s, mine 1000. Something nice to see the interior, basic, functional, and nothing much to go wrong, which is great. I like these modern cars. And we have next door a Ford Capri. There we are, the Ford Capri. This is a 2.8 injection. This is the one you bought if you could afford it. Of course, most people had the 1.6. There was a 1.3. There we are, the 2.8 injection Ford Capri with a bit of a body kit there as well. And the Ford Capri. Corvette there. We have Porsche, an early Porsche. Back to the British, we have the E-Type Jag here. Lovely E-Type Jag.
No, this is what I just. This is so I've got
German import next door in the Porsche. Moving on.
Fed up my Pt.2.
Got the Ford console here. Well, there we are, the information in comparative with the day here. When a skilled man earned £111 a week, an average new family car costs £800, which my grandfather would have no doubt known about. I think he paid about £700 for the non-Morris Oxford in the 60s. That's a brand new car, by the way. When a 3-bedroom semi averaged £2,750, and you could got change from £1 for 5 gallons of fuel. There's the information there. Going back in days when everything seemed cheaper, but of course the wages were lower as well. Well, not much more now though. Don't actually go far. And we have the lovely MGB Roadster here. This is the more modern one with the more modern plastic bumpers there. The MGB Roadster here. All the manuals here as well. Minis now. Owners workshop manual from 1959. And we have the Triumph TR6 here alongside the Triumph TR6. And here we have another rare vehicle, the Maestro van here. I think it's probably the Maestro 700 van. Austin Rover livery, of course. Might have even been used by the factory. Certainly would have used a lot of these. They were used by the post office and of course BT in the day. Unipart, there we are. The Maestro van here. There we are, all the parts in the back here. All deliveries. It's the Maestro 500, this is the Maestro 500 van. There we are. Well, this is all part of the Morton mob here. Probably in from Morton in March. But the Triumph 2000 here, the Triumph 2000. There we are, very rare. In the estate version here, the Triumph 2000. Next up we have another European import in the Saab. Another defunct name now after the takeover by the Russians. Saab 99 GL, there we are. Another one in the group here. Morton mob. And we have a lovely Austin A35 here. There we are. Riley 1.5 there on the river here in Evesham. BMW import there. There's parked a few bikes here for sale. There we are. A ladies' bike, £65. Men's bike, £55. There we are. Classic bikes here. It's a rally. Got them.
Rarely see anybody else cycling and shopping. No, that's right.
Hercules bike and the lovely rally. And we have a Morgan here. Back to the car, the Morgan 44 here. The Morgan. On the river here in Evesham. And we have the Triumph Spitfire here. A Triumph Spitfire. Lovely old Jag there, the classic old Jag. 3.8, the old S-Type, classic S-Type of the day. In the shade here. Alright. Is this yours? Mark II automatic, there we are. Lovely Jag here. The S-Type. And alongside we do have a Triumph Stag here, there, a lovely Triumph Stag, that lovely navy there, navy blue. In the Triumph. Lovely interior there as well. Another one alongside here, the Triumph Stag. Now, anybody may remember years ago, of course these have stood the test of time, there was a few overheating problems in the earlier models. Of course that was all changed over the years. They've all been refurbished and refitted over the years. Of course lasted all this time as well. It was either from the 1970s. And we have, is it a Vauxhall Viva? Is it a Viva? It is, isn't it? My auntie had the estate version years ago.
Yeah, my mum used to have one of those.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the saloon, isn't it? I do believe. It's very popular here. Oh. Is this the Vauxhall Viva?
Yes, but it's not ours.
Alright. That's the Vauxhall Magnum. Yeah. So then my auntie had the Vauxhall Viva Estate. Vauxhall Magnum, this is the posh one, 2.3. There we are, always something different. The Mini Cooper here. There we are, lovely red Mini Cooper. Next to the Vauxhall Magnum here. Car still coming in here, like the Mini Traveller there. Evesham Ferry on the river here in Evesham. Meanwhile we have the lovely Jaguar XK here, there, the lovely sports Jaguar here. Jaguar Enthusiast Club here, and the XKR here as well, lovely red there, in the Jag. Rover 75 here, there we are, the Rover 75 V6. Personalised number plate there, the Rover 75. And we have a lovely Jaguar XK there. There's different shade of paintwork there. On the telephone over there, we're talking about the vast array of great cars here. And the British offering here.
If you can't switch it, sure you can't switch it off.
And a lovely F-type Jag there, the F-type Jag. Healthy Jaguar lineup here. The Jaguar Enthusiast Club here, and another XK here, lovely Jag there alongside. And we have an XK8 here, there we are, classic XK8 here in the Jag. Completes the Jaguar lineup here. Jaguar Silverstone, the XKR here. This is the XKR. Of course, based on the XK8, but it's a sports quick XK, even quicker than the ordinary model, the XKR. Sun is out here. And next door, I believe it's probably a Corvette. American car here. The Corvette, there we are, the Corvette. Well, so popular here, so busy that not all cars can park up in a designated space. But certainly, they parked up in a reasonable space where people can actually view. And here we are, we've got, which model is this, I wonder? Definitely Nissan. GTR there. Well, this is the Nissan Skyline GT spec here. And there we are, DTR. Not all cars can park up. We've got the Ford Escort XR3i here. Volvo. Not all cars can park in designated spaces, so they have parked elsewhere, but nevertheless, enough space to see them. Got the limited edition MGB GT here. Standard there. TVR. This is TVR Griffith, probably. Later MGB GT, of course. Griffith 500 there. And the Rolls Royce Silver Cloud here. There you are, the Rolls Royce Silver Cloud. Dogs interested? Seen some of these coming in, of course. The Triumph Herald there. Down by the river. Lovely classic S-type Jag here. There we're on the Mark II. Lovely blue there. S-type Jag. We have the MGF here. The MGF. More cars here. Got a Porsche. MGB Roadster here. The MGB Roadster. And we have lovely red Triumph Stag here, the Triumph Stag. Another vintage next door here. It's an American, it's a Plymouth here. And we have alongside Ford Cortina, there we are, the early Ford Cortina. Late 60s model there. And we have a Rover P60 there, the Rover 2000 there, the Rover P60C. I think it's probably Harvest Gold there. The P6 luxury car of the luxury Rover here. You even got a radio there. The luxury Rover. And alongside there is the Riley. It's the Riley 1500 here. Some other American cars here and hot rods here. Well, here we have Nissan Bluebird, of course, made in Sunderland, the Nissan Bluebird, G-Reg there. And the Morris Traveller here, the lovely rare colour out there, I'd say, certainly. Morris 1000 Traveller there. Lovely condition there.